Hi everyone, Leo here. Today I would like to talk about a guitar solo that's been absolutely destroying me lately. And I mean that in the best way possible. It's Nick Johnston's solo from Young Language. And here's the thing. You probably won't be humming this solo in the shower tomorrow. You might not even remember the exact phrases after listening to it. But that's exactly why we need to discuss why this is one of the most brilliant pieces of guitar work I've heard in years. Let's start. So let me paint you a picture. You know how we guitarists often judge solo, right? Is it memorable? Can I sing it back? Think Hotel California, Comfortably Numb. Or is it technically impressive? For instance, the Petrucci approach, the Vai wizardry? Or does it have the one lick that makes you go, oh my god? But what if I told you that Nick Johnston created something that breaks all these rules and still manages to be absolutely perfect? Let me explain why Young Language has been giving me literal goosebumps every single time I listen to it. First, let's talk about what happened before the solo even starts. This is where Nick shows he's not just a guitarist, he's a composer. There is this riff that starts building and building and building. It's like watching a storm approach on the horizon. The intensity keeps climbing, the tension is almost unbearable. Your body is literally preparing for something massive to happen. Let's listen. It is not complicated, but the energy builds up, the intensity grows little by little, but inevitably. And then the solo drops in, but not how you would expect. Instead of continuing that intensity or going full shred mode, Nick does something brilliant. He resolves the tension with a superb bending. The first few phrases are almost like taking a deep breath after holding it for too long. Let's listen it. He's not giving us memorable hooks or singable melodies, instead he's painting with emotion. He is putting pauses here and there, almost out of the blue. Each phrase flows into the next like water, and you can't quite grab onto any specific part because it's all about the journey, I would say. And without us even recognize it, the solo starts its own climb. It is subtle at first, a few more notes here, a slightly faster run there. Nick's not showing off, he's building a narrative. The solo is nervous, it's aggressive, and at the same time it is personal, vulnerable, yet somehow powerful. Notice how he's using his technique not for flash, but for expressiveness. Nick uses hammer-ons and pull-offs combined with string bending and harmonics, but it is all in service of the emotion. What is also fascinating is that Nick wrote Young Language with the piano as the driving force, and in fact the song starts just with the piano. This maybe explains so much about why the solo feels different. He's not thinking in guitar patterns or licks, he's thinking melodically, harmonically, like a composer, having the whole picture in mind. And then, as the solo reaches its peak, the virtuosity finally shows itself, but it feels earned. This isn't a technique for technique's sake. Every fast run, every complex phrase feels like it had to be there. And then, with a genius move, the solo resolves back into that same riff that introduced the solo. It's like a perfect circle. The riff created the tension, the solo explored and expanded on that tension, and then we return home. But we are somehow changed by the journey. Well, I've been playing guitar for years and I have listened dozillion of guitar solos, and I feel this Nick solo so emotionally powerful. When I listen to it, I can't sit still. I'm literally getting goosebumps every time I listen it. Last night I was traveling alone in my car. My playlist put on this song, and again the solo moves me so deeply. And then I started asking me why this solo is so powerful. Well, I think that this solo proves that greatness in guitar playing isn't just about having the most memorable licks or playing the fastest runs or using the most complex techniques. Sometimes it's about serving the song so perfectly that the solo becomes inseparable from the composition. It's kind of about creating a moment that moves people physically and emotionally, even if they can't recall the exact notes later. Nick Johnston is showing us a different path. In an age where Instagram guitar videos reward flashy licks and memorable hooks, he is creating art that demands you experience it in the moment. You can't reduce this solo to a 15-second clip. You have to live through the entire journey. I mean, at the end, and maybe true art is all about creating something that makes people feel something so intensely they can't help but move. So here's my challenge for you. Go listen to Young Language right now. Don't analyze it, don't try to learn it, just experience it. Let the pre-solo riff build your anxiety, let the solo take you on its journey, feel how your body responds to the tension and releases. And then ask yourself, what makes a guitar solo truly great? Is it the notes we remember or the feeling we can't forget that bring us to listen to that solo infinitely? Let me know in the comment section below what you think makes a great solo and what other unmemorable solos have absolutely destroyed you emotionally. This is Leo, reminding us that sometimes the best guitar playing isn't about what sticks in our head, but it's all about what moves our soul.